I thought the guys did that fairly well.
What did you say?
Well, I didn't really need to say a great deal. They were, we were embarrassed to be fair, and it could, like I said, it could have been a lot worse if we had, turned up with, the same game we did in the second half. So they all knew what was wrong. We knew what we were running into over here. Playing against Manly, what type of side they are. They'll be contesting. Or one of the sides contesting for a premiership at the end of the year, so we knew what we were up against, and it was just an attitude adjustment in the second half, and I thought the guys, fought a lot harder. They allowed us to come into the game, I thought, but we had to take our opportunity, and I thought, the lads fought hard. Second half.
So how does football get that bad at 34 nil half time?
How does it get that bad?
How does it get to that point? If they're out there having a crack, how does it end up 34 nil?
Well, mate, you got to look at it. Who you're playing against. Or I think you look at them. They played 2 weeks ago against the Roosters, and dead set. You wouldn't have thought they rack up tries just like that with the personnel that they have in their side. And it doesn't take much for you. Like I said, you turn the ball over cheaply inside your half, and you're inviting them into your goal line. So I guess that's one way it can look that badly.
When you go back to Parramatta and you do your review of the game,
yep.
do you say, forget about the second half? Manly players back in. Manly lost 3 players through injury early in the second half, and their attitude almost kick off defensively was there when you were in the first half. Although it was good for fans to come back 40 and 24.
To be quite honest, Paul, I'll be looking at probably scrapping the whole lot.
Yeah.
Again, we've got a short turnaround. We've got a match on Friday night against the Bulldogs, so we haven't got a great deal of time to go over what was right and what was wrong. We just got to sort of reassess things, and it'll be a light week in that sense, and get ready for Friday night.
Steve, when that happens, you'll probably question yourself and wonder whether maybe you guys are getting listened. In the first half like that, you ever think to yourself, these guys actually listening to what I'm saying?
I don't look at it like that. Again, as I said, the first 6 sets we had, there were fundamental errors. I'm not going to say to myself, "Oh shit, the guys aren't listening," and start questioning, whether they're listening to me. So that's one issue.
Mate, is it encouraging or frustrating to see what you guys can do? I guess when it's count for you, you throw the ball around, you've got guys. Is that frustrating or encouraging?
Frustrating. But as Steve says, you give them a few sets in a row, you've got to defend against a side like Manly. It took a bit of the juice out of us in the first half. We were very sluggish, very quiet, and half time probably came at the best time for us to really regroup and get going again. But I don't know if it's coincidence, but we tend to score points when we're well behind. But the talk also improves out there. Players get in position a lot quicker. But also through that second half, we had the majority of that ball, I thought. When you've got the ball in your hands, you're not having to defend, so you've got plenty of juice left. So just one of those games, mate. That first half really cost us.
It's fair to say that you guys have really played well when you know when you game. At what point? How do you fix that? It's been going for 18 weeks now. That's why it sort of look like it's too severe.
Mate, I know where you're coming from, mate. I'm out there playing. A few of us walked off after the full-time time went, why can we do it now? And and not at the start of the game. And that's frustrating because we know we're a better side than what we dished up in that first half. And I don't know, it's just one of those things. I always say to you said man, we switched off a bit and helped us do what we wanted to do, but it's just one of those things.
Statistics indicate how final it is between two teams, that you guys obviously weren't on the game in that first half. And the fact that Mary come out and in their second half, they're off their game. You got 24, you won the second half 24-6. Is that how finally balanced it is? Or is that
The competition.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit, I think it's a bit like that, Paul. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you look at the game last night. With Melbourne. Again, it doesn't matter who you are if you're off or you've got a couple of guys, key guys missing from your team. We had our dummy half pull out in warm up today, and it was only by sort of chance that we brought over a substitute in young Smithy, and that's I think that's what it takes. Whether you turn up with 10% attitude, is down. And for us, it doesn't help when you're playing against a side with the strike that they have. I mean, they hurt you, all over the park.
Why are you guys then so often down at starting games? Because you don't know from finishing games, they're a real starting games.
I think, the problem today, Kearney, was, as I mentioned earlier, the first 6 sets we had, we made 2-3 errors coming out of the backfield. I don't care who you're playing against. You're gonna find it tough if you spend 15 minutes, where you're continuously defending your try line, and it's even tougher when you're playing against a side like Man.
Is that just not being switched on on the game?
Well, getting up and playing the ball is, I reckon, a fundamental. It's a basic necessity of our game. There's 2 in the space of 4 sets that we have. So,
Nice. One final one. Want to land anything in a little melee with Penalty?
Did you know we had a bowling use? Go one person fence to the
he's just out plenty, don't worry about that.
Right, thanks guys.
ABC.